Long travel.
Downhill.
Forks.
Now there's the obvious polarizing battle between Rockshox and Fox, but I think there's a new big player in town. MRP Mountain Racing Products, well known for their chain guides, bash guards, and ramp control. But when it comes to forks, not only do I think the MRP is as good or better than the big two, recently winning Pink Bike's Suspension Product of the Year for their Ribbon Air Fork, but there are several other factors that come into play when I look at supporting a company. Number 1, they're a real local Grand Junction, Colorado, USA company. You can stop in and talk to real people who shred.
Hey, how's it going?
Noah.
Welcome.
You might recognize Noah Sears, who frequently shreds on Nate Hill's Follow Cam Friday series. Or if you're out of town, they have a real person on the other side of the phone. A real person who is a passionate mountain biker who really cares about you. Not only are they all trail shredders, but their VP of engineering is the president of our local trail association, COP MOBA. And they all get involved with supporting our local trail systems and the youth cycling programs. Now, being local and right down the street from me really is a big deal, not only for support and service, but it's great to know that I'm supporting the local economy and helping my neighbors make their house payments and buy groceries.
Danger zone. Eye protection.
And number 2, everything is handmade. Aside from sourcing stanchions and magnesium lowers from the best of the best, everything about MRP is machined, handmade, and assembled right here in Grand Junction, Colorado. They have quite the impressive machining shop and CNC machine with a bunch of raw material and piles of machined out scraps that go out for recycling to come back. Now, along with this, they run their assembly and service shop where all the cool stuff is put together and where you can drop off your fork for service if you're in town. Now, this setup allows them to design and prototype in-house when creating new products to quickly get them on their bikes and test them on our local gnarly trails. But one of the coolest things about this operation is if you ruin a stanchion or cut a steer tube too short, MRP can just remove the single part and press in a new one for much cheaper than having to buy a whole upper crown assembly like with Fox or Rockshox.
This is a product we're working on for next year. Fork tamer dynamic fork lockdown. Turn of a switch, it'll shrink your fork down. We really think this is going to catch on big.
And it just clips right onto your 120 millimeter stem?
Yeah, you have to run at least 140 millimeter
140?
Most people are.
Oh my god, amazing. Number 3, they're incredibly innovative. For being around for over 20 years and have top-of-the-line engineers just upstairs, probably one of the best things the MRP is known for is the ramp control cartridge made for Fox and Rockshox forks, to control the progressivity of the fork on the trail on the fly, while still using full air volume and eliminating the need for messing with air tokens. Now, ramp control comes standard on MRP forks, but if I had a Fox or a Rockshox, I certainly would put a ramp control cartridge in them. Now, my buddy Joe at Trail Features did an awesome in-depth review on the ramp control cartridge, and I'll link that here.
Really what we're all about is making really awesome products. I know it sounds like basic and cheesy when you're riding something that is enhancing your experience because it works so well. That's fantastic, and we love sharing that experience with people. That's actually why one of our mottos is, or taglines is, enhance your ride.
And number 4, they take pride in everything, making forks one by one by hand and dyno testing every single one for performance. Whereas Fox and Rockshox have a big assembly lines and they'll only test a few to sample. Now, talk about quality control. Now, they really want to make sure that every single MRP rider has the best experience, whether it's on the trail,
Feels so good. Whoa!
or in person at their headquarters. Heck, I had the president and CEO, Tim Fry, personally take care of me when I picked up my ribbon forks. Now, I feel like I've ridden so many bikes with either Fox or Rockshox, but there have been a few that have had forks that really stood out, and those had the new MRP ribbons on them. Not only is their Ribbon Air Fork an award-winning fork, but they also released their Ribbon Coil Fork, and I've got both in action, so I can do some long-term back-to-back testing to do some full reviews coming soon. Now, full disclosure, MRP didn't give me free forks and ask me to make cool videos showcasing their product. Realistically, my videos probably don't even matter in the grand scheme of things. I chose MRP, and I chose to become an MRP ambassador, but I still pay good money for my forks. So you'll still get my honest opinions with no brand bias. Now thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my MRP ribbon fork reviews.
Something with bikes. It would definitely have to be with bikes. I can't even imagine life without bikes on a daily basis.
You've got like a shrine to Josh Bryceland.
Josh Bryceland! Yeah, righty!
And lastly, how many volume tokens do you run in your fork, bro?
All of them. Actually, there is no room for air in my fork. I just put volume spacer, volume spacer, volume spacer.